Biden administration is throwing their electric vehicle mandate into reverse due to election year pressures. Remember when this was Team Biden's favorite tune?
First crack at the new and different jobs for electric vehicle. This sucker's quick.
How's it drive?
The future is electric, moving toward it at lightning speed.
Thousands of union workers here and across the country are building the vehicles of the future, the batteries that will power them, and the chargers that will support them.
Not so fast, Mayor Pete. Under pressure from the United Auto Workers Union, who withheld their endorsement of Biden until he caved on this, the Biden administration is set to slow their electric car mandate for manufacturers. The New York Times reporting the change comes as President Biden faces intense crosswinds as he runs for re-election. While trying to confront climate change, he's aiming to cut carbon dioxide emissions from gasoline-powered vehicles. At the same time, Mr. Biden needs cooperation from the auto industry and political support from unionized auto workers. Now, Jason, even with all the tax incentives, sales of electric vehicles are down 10%, even in California. How is it possible to mandate that 67% of all cars sold in the U.S. will be electric vehicles by 2030? How's it possible?
It's not possible, Raymond. I mean, the mandates are just untenable. There's no possible way you can get there. You don't have the infrastructure in this country. Now, remember, Biden pushed the so-called American Rescue Plan,
right,
which had $350 billion, run by who? The brother of one of the biggest lobbyists, Mr. Podesta, there in Washington, D.C. Who knows where that funny money's going and what they're doing. But to build out the infrastructure, oh, and by the way, it's cold outside and those batteries don't work so well. So,
yeah,
you know, there's that.
Which people are learning. And look, they say they have currently 172,000 charging stations. They need 2 million to reach demand. Tommy, the Biden administration has already spent $8 billion of our dollars at last count, on electric city buses to replace the current fleet. There's only one little problem. In Kansas, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, the buses have burst into flames, or they simply don't work. Philly shelved most of their electric fleet, and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration issued a recall. Why is Biden so committed to spending funds on these vehicles that don't work and that nobody wants, apparently?
The big green lobby is alive and well, as Jason alluded to, so that's why you're seeing this. But people simply don't want electric vehicles. They don't want to ride in an electric bus. They don't want to drive an electric vehicle. They don't want to charge a vehicle. They don't want to worry in the middle of a snowstorm if they're going to be stuck somewhere. And let's also talk about rural America. What are you going to do if you come from a state like South Dakota and you want to get to the other side of South Dakota? You know how many charging stations we have in South Dakota? Can probably count them on this hand, my friend. People don't want these vehicles. They're corny, they're dorky, they don't work. Biden administration in a nutshell right there. Corny, dorky, doesn't work.
I love that. Okay, part of the Biden backtrack, Anita, is that Trump has been telling auto workers that all these EVs are going to eventually be made in China. He's courting them, even at his rallies. Here's one from last night. Watch this.
We got your back. The auto workers are going to support this guy like we did in 16, 20. We're going to do it again in 24. Everybody's going to get out and vote. We're going to vote. 85 million of us are going to vote for this guy. They can't cheat enough to beat him.
Anita, can Trump peel off these auto workers despite the Biden endorsement from their union?
Well, first of all, if you can find a charging station, it takes a couple hours to charge the car. I just want to say that. But sure, why not? I mean, this is his base. These are the blue-collar workers that he connects with. Of course they can. Just because the union hierarchy puts out this endorsement, the workers can vote any way they want.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. You see the connections Donald Trump is making with Black America, with the working Americans. We'll keep our eyes on this.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.